What's going on, everybody? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to your Daily Grind Trader. Today I'm introducing you to the Daily Grind Challenge. I'm going to be taking a $200 margin account and seeing if I can turn it into $2,000. I'm going to have every trade that I make on a video, and I'm going to have a public trading log on a Google Sheet. This is my trading log, and this is the first trade. Today was the first trade that I made on this challenge. So we're going to hop into the charts, so stick around. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we know the drill. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I simply share my technical analysis and yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. You manage your own money. You manage your own risk. With that being said, if you like these videos, especially if you like this new style, let me know. Shoot me a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But most importantly, comment. Let me know how you feel about this. So we're looking at Bitcoin now, and Bitcoin was the first trade that I took. I took it at the top, or as close to the top as this as I could. Once I saw a couple rejections off of this range line, I took a short position. Right now, I'm not 100% sold on whether or not we're in a downtrend. So I have the downtrend line here, because we definitely broke the uptrend. You see the uptrend broke and retest it, and it's now start to move off, and now we're actually getting that's a nice candle there to keep the downtrend going. But if we hit a double bottom here, if we range and hit a double bottom, then I think we'll be in a trading range for a while until either the uptrend has a continuation or the downtrend starts. But either way, right now this trade is set for a little over a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio, but it could be a little more than a 2-to-1 if I see it range and stop here. If it gets stopped with another like triple doji like this, I might stop the trade early and go ahead and just get out at that 2-to-1. And this is on 5x leverage. It's not on 10x, because I wasn't sure how the trade was going to play out. Obviously right now it's been in my favor for 3 hours, and I've moved my stop loss down to my break-even point. So at this point I'm at break-even no matter what. But on the trading log, and this link, I will keep a link in every video that I do with this series for the trading log link. And the initial entry point was 44,250, stop loss was at 45, and take profit is at 42. But again, the take profit could come around 42,750 if this range gets hit again and stops and the price becomes range bound. Then I went out of this. Now there are two other positions I'm looking at that potentially enter very soon. One is Luna, and Luna again is something very similar. Broke the uptrend, came up, retested it. And in doing so, also tested the downtrend, because we start here at the top where the first, where we finished this peak and came down and broke this trend. Now we're up and coming back down. So this touch of the downtrend here, especially when you get a touch at the conjunction of two trend lines, this area tends to just draw price like a magnet. It just draws price action to it. This is really good for me to enter here, because this trade has this price action has dropped below the 50 moving average. So there's no more moving average support. So I would likely wait one more candle to see if it comes up and retest and holds this 50 and holds under, because here we had some closes under and it popped back up. So I don't want to be range bound. I don't want it to be stuck between the 21 and the 50, or the 200 and the 50. So I want to see this really kind of break this clean and get totally away from these moving averages, and then get this whole thing to start curling down. The 50 starts curling down, the 21 jumps down under the 50, so that everything is going in the right direction. And this actually here, this is looking really good. This might be an entry point for me. If this nice bullish or bearish engulfing candle, this big candle, yeah, this will be a point to enter. So I might enter this trade here before this video is over. But yeah, that's actually looking really good to get that downtrend rolling. And FTM did almost essentially the same thing. coming up on the uptrend, broke below it, retested it but went through, but now has broken through the 200 and is on an hourly candle where it's not being able to even retest the 200. So it would likely retest the downtrend before retesting the 200 or the 50. So this is another one where the 21 is going to curl under and come completely under, and then the 50 and then the 200 will kind of slowly start to fall. But this could be another long-term down position for a short. And what I want to do is I want to show a couple of different things. So if we go on a 4 hour, this becomes a little bit more clear where we're at. You know, we have our peak. I want to take fractals off for now. We have our peak, we have our low, then we have our lower high, and our lower low. Then this high that we just hit was a new lower high. As long as this holds and this holds as a downtrend, as long as this doesn't flip up and break this 45.5, as long as this doesn't break, this is a new trend down, and we would expect either a low close to this where we double bottom here, we come back down and kind of double bottom on 32K, or we break down below 32K. So this short position could go on for a while for me. And I just want to show here too, 851 currently in margin with a 631 debt ratio. So that's a $220 currently in the account. So there's $220 in the account currently. There was a couple dollars I just didn't transfer out, but as of right now, we're sitting at 220. And I'm going to go into trading, margin trading. And I'm having trouble right now because I don't honestly know if I want to get into FTM short or a Luna short. Oh man, I'm really not sure. These are both looking really good right now. They're really both looking really good to short. I'm a little concerned with Luna though, because it might be touching this. It might be a double bottom. It might be sitting range bound here. So I honestly don't know yet. I'm going to go with FTM because FTM has actually made a lower high and a lower low here on the micro, and we flipped. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with FTM, and we're going to go put a short position in. Market, auto borrow, enable, at 5x leverage, 25% of my remaining amount. So it'd be 27 here. Sell FTM. Done. 27.5, that is at 215.92, at 215.92. I'm going to set my short position, and my stop loss is going to be slightly above the 200 just in case there is a run up. I think the 50 or the 200 will be resistance here, but just in case there's a slight upward run, that's going to be my stop loss there. And as of right now, we're going to go and do a conservative 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. And then I'll put us near the bottom here that we had this support resistance line. So I think that's a pretty solid area to shoot for, because we have multiple touches here across the board. So I think that's where I'm going to shoot for this short position, be 206. And then we have our stop loss at 220.8 or 2.20806. I'm just going to do 221. So stop limit by 2.21, and we're going to 2.25, and the amount is 27.5 FTM. That's our stop, and then 206, 2.065, 2.06, 27.5. All right, that's our take profit area. So we've got a stop limit and we've got a take profit area, and we'll put that in my trading log. GPT. We did FTM to USDT on 5X. 2822. Time is 11 p.m. Entry price. Stop loss at 221 and take profit at 2065. We don't have a result yet. And what are we doing? We are looking at what is our trigger? So the trigger for this was a retest of the uptrend. So we broke the uptrend, retested, and came back down below it. And we broke below all moving averages. Retested, break of uptrend line, and move below moving averages. Alright guys, so that's the video for today. Until next time guys, hope you enjoyed. Peace.